As an update this morning of what we can expect at this year's Durban International Festival, and he stands by with the guest. A very good morning to you again, Mlungisi. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, what can you tell us this far?
Well, a very good morning again, Simpio. I must say that I heard the weather presenter saying that there's a cold front coming to Durban. Well, let me tell you something. Durban remains the warmest place, whether it's winter or summer. We have summer all year round. With me here today, I've got some two lovely ladies who are also in the film industry. I've got Amanda Kopp with me, and I also have Sakeni Dlamini. These two ladies went to the LA Film Festival, and there they won a very prestigious award. But Amanda will tell us more about their award. Amanda, just briefly, give us a synopsis of your documentary and how do you feel winning the award?
Sure. So our film is called Liana, and it's about a group of 5 children in Swaziland who work together to write a fictional story about a young girl who goes on a quest to rescue her twin brothers. It's a half-animated film, and we won the Grand Jury Award for Best Documentary at the LA Film Festival, and that was thrilling. It was great affirmation of the film.
Being an international filmmaker coming to Swaziland in Africa and making this documentary, any challenges did you encounter? How was that whole period?
Of making the film? It was a very long process. We've been working on the film for 8 years. The animation was the part that took the longest, and we're also very independently funded, so that took a while, but we persevered and we're really excited to bring it to DIF.
Sakeni, with you being a local woman based in Swaziland, being a Swazi woman, how do you feel with this movie being made in your home country?
Well, first of all, it's my first film. And then secondly, being a woman and in filmmaking, it lends a very endearing perspective. It lends also a very different perspective to what we're used to. The film industry for a long time has been very male-dominated, of course, and this film is mostly funded by women. We have an executive producer who's a woman, Tandy Newton. Amanda, our director, is a woman. I mean, my first film, I was a producer on the film. Of course, I'm a lady. But it's been great because it's also opened up some career prospects that I had no idea existed in filmmaking. And I think for a lot of young people in Swaziland and a lot of in the region, actually, it's very insightful to see all the possibilities, and it also validates the kind of creativity that exists in the region.
You worked with our very own Mhlophe, who's a phenomenal storyteller, and for the first time, you actually, some of your characters are actually some of those orphans. Tell us more about that.
So Mhlophe was incredibly useful in facilitating the creative process of coming up with the story. She facilitated the kids sort of creating this character Liana, taking Liana on this journey, providing interjections for the storyline, and basically the kids came up with the rest. And basically for us, it's just been amazing to see this creative process. As Africans, we've got incredible stories that remain unearthed and that need to be heard and that need to be told from our perspective. And I think this award in LA sort of validates and affirms, you know, the importance of having a voice and giving voice to our very own stories.
And lastly, Amanda, some of these 5 kids you actually took to LA with you. Some of them were in the flight for the very, very first time. How was that experience, just roughly summing up?
Oh, it was amazing. It was their first time seeing the ocean, the first time leaving Swaziland, and they came on stage for a Q&A after we showed the film, and they were so eloquent and mature. I think it was really inspiring for the audience. Really fun to watch them enjoy the whole process.
Thank you very much, lovely ladies. There you hear it. There you hear from 2 lovely ladies who are also part of the Durban International Film Festival, showing their craftsmanship and everything and so on. Over back to you in Studio Simpiwe.